Wait, I can't hear you.
Well,
Oh,
we're
there you
both
are.
pretty miserable right now, dude. We're both
Yeah.
pretty miserable.
Hey,
My-
guys,
my-
watching before we get any better or deeper, is the stream good? Are we not lagging?
I don't
I
think
need
we should be
feedback from
lagging,
the
but
audience. Let me know.
I mean the Giants are lagging a good bit. Actually, the Mets are lagging a good bit too. What the hell's happening with them? They've collapsed.
Dude, stop.
Dude, my Pirates are fucking done. Like they're irrelevant.
Don't talk to me about the Pirates, okay? You have no expectations heading into the season. The Mets had all the expectations. Okay?
Well, the Pirates were expected to make a jump this year, especially with Paul Skeens on a entry-level deal. I mean, that's a big thing, and they went to complete shit. But I'm fucking pissed at your Giants. I'm going to be honest here. I was expecting them to win, but Shane Bowen's a fucking hack. I'm just going to say that right now, dude. He is terrible.
He is trash.
Prevent defense? Come on, man. You can't do prevent when you can do 60-yard field goals.
I'm really surprised they let a Karake be out there in the middle of the field when you could have just, if you're going to call prevent, put all the defensive backs out there. Put 7 defensive backs. Like have them range and get over and make tackles and make plays, or knock down passes. And Okereke bit to the left. Actually, like 3 of the 4 routes that the Cowboys ran there, they were just 9s. And none of them were covered well. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, and then Dak is able to be Dak, and that happened twice. Not just that, but the Dak QB sneak going into overtime, and
but once Russ threw that pick, it was done.
Yeah,
they were.
I mean, it's a shame too. He was having a damn good game, but I mean, I'm going to say this: there's a reason why Pittsburgh let him go. That was the reason, because he would just try to hero ball it and just destroy the team's ambitions. It happened multiple times last year for the Steelers.
Yeah, if Russ was still clutch, they would have won the game the previous 2 drives. They had a chance to win the game. They just didn't do it. And
if Shane Bowen isn't garbage, you probably be hailing Russ Wilson right now. You'd probably be talking shit about, Russ Wilson, he did everything. And honestly, I was looking forward to this, but we're not going to get this anymore. He's going to talk about it, but he'll be arrogant about it. But even though he should be severely alarmed because he gave up 500 yards of fucking offense to the goddamn Giants.
It just seemed like when Eli Manning was a quarterback, like we always came through in games like that we needed. And it's since he's retired, I get it. He was old and crusty by the time he retired, but it seemed like whenever we needed that vintage magic, Eli would come through in the clutch, and we haven't had that in years, Speaking, all right. Well, actually, let's set up the tier maker. We'll talk about the 0-2 teams as we go through the tier maker as well, and we have to add a tier.
We got to add so many tiers, dude. It's got to either be James Hughes trash or Caleb Johnson trash.
Yeah, Caleb Johnson.
Well, he was the guy with the kick return. Let me show you what the hell happened here. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It was a pile of shit. And it was.
I know it is. James Hughes. I already forgot who that is.
Exactly. Honestly,
I've already erased him from my memory.
I mean, dude, I wish that were the case, man. It's gnarly. It's
all right. By the way, I'm adding the tier out of the playoffs. Not football hell, not trash. Just not going to make the playoffs.
Just fucking trash.
Playoff team, and then bugging trash. And I'm gonna put James Hughes trash for now.
Oh, James Hughes trash was legendary. You're an offensive lineman. You give up 4 penalties.
Yeah,
we got
drive.
a pity bomb. That is hilarious. Blaze 4825. Let's go, brother. We bring out the Jeep. Caleb Johnson definitely need Jeebus, Blaze. They need all the Jeebus. Let's go, 5. Show us that grid. Oh, you actually got a nice little room there, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as I said, you just need some soundproofing, but otherwise, man, it's...
Yeah, it's very big in here,
Yeah.
but very echoey, as you can tell. I have no foam up. I might do a new thing, fitty for the spinny. And I just spin around.
Spinny. The sit and spin. Whee!
Yeah.
Whee!
Fitty for the spinny. And then until I get progressively dizzier as the show goes on. And then I'm just... Okay, anyways.
Honestly speaking, seriously, Tree, what the hell was with your kick returner on Sunday? Cue Krusty the Clown. We'll go over the Caleb Johnson thing in a moment. But it's my question is, I don't know why the fuck Caleb Johnson was returning kicks to begin with. The dude was a power back, and he couldn't beat out Kenneth Gainwell for reps. He's going to be at the point where he's going to be Lennied and just healthy scratched. He's not returning kicks anymore. He has no value. He doesn't get reps in the running game. What's your value, dude? You're a third-round pick. You got to fucking do something. We didn't have a second-round pick this year due to the DK trade. But well, as I said, we'll get to that later. And we'll do Irvin Alvarado for 11 months. Thank you, brother. Play like a champs today, chat, like Fox AI Sports Story said so. Screw championship. We all say champs, like I'm saying a 5-time Super Bowl champs. Oh, we're playing like a champs today, brother. Cham Sharamia. We're playing like champs.
Yeah.
And Mason, $2, eat shit, Pitt. I don't know how y'all let us win that one. Easy. I knew that was coming. Pitt's good, really good at choking. That's just mainly what there is. I'm just looking at him go down the field. It says like 90% chance of winning. It's like, nah, it's more like 50-50. This is Pitt. They always blow this shit. Pat Narduzzi is fucking garbage. I have no idea why the hell that dude hasn't been fired yet, but he is stubborn as shit. He pretty much has near autonomy. He's poor man's James Franklin. It's pathetic. That's all I'm going to say, Mason. I mean, congratulations to West Virginia, but that's just Pitt football. That's why I'm not even pissed. It's just like, it's what they do. No Rules X. Put the Lions back in Super Bowl. 5, I'm sorry about your Giants. I was really looking forward to Scooter, DeCope, and Seeth. Tree, are the Steelers okay? I don't know. I really don't know. We'll get to that later. And Ghost Dog Chiefs are like Woody in Toy Story 1. No, I mean, they're about to go in the incinerator in Toy Story 3, and they got Deus Ex Machina to save them. And we'll do one more before we get to the tier. Sean Alberts, whomever's in charge of the NFL on CBS social media account, deserves Local of the Week for jinxing Russell Unlimited Diarrhea Wilson. Oh, that was a lot of diarrhea. Yeah. Although I will say, that was a beautiful arm punt he threw. Like, that was majestic.
Man. You were so proud of that shit. You were just like,
well, I mean, I'm just sitting there. I was pissed. I'm not going to lie, because I wanted the Cowboys to lose. Fuck the Cowboys. And now we're going to have to hear Scooter's fucking shit all Thursday and him pretending that the Cowboys are any good. But in the reality, it's you gave up 37 points to the fucking Giants.
Yeah, that was bad.
You suck. That's terrible.
So
I know you're
bad.
without Deron Bland, but you're playing Kyrie Elam and Trayvon Diggs. They can't cover. Shit.
Man, the Giants were a Kevin Clark spitting incident away from winning that game.
You were actually a James Hudson 4 penalties away from winning that game.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you get a touchdown. You're up by 7. All right, let's go over the first game here. Green Bay, Washington. Talk about a fucking beatdown. Whew. Yeah, I think the Packers are Super Bowl.
Okay, hold on.
Do what you got to do. Actually, while you're chilling, I'll do one more. Michael Earl. If the D-backs or Reds get the final spot, I will laugh hysterically. I think we're looking forward to that, man. We're looking forward to Lowell Mets. Lowell Mets, brother. I mean, are you going to call Mendoza a terrorist if that happens? Because what is happening with them? Like, I know you have some decent pitching. McClain's come up, done a good job. Juan Soto's being Juan Soto, even though he is overpaid for what he is. Like, what the hell's happening?
It's just bad. This collapse is bad. They've got no pitching. The guys, they brought up a bunch of guys really early, and they're going to be super good, the rookies, you know. But
McClain's been pretty good.
Yeah, but they're young, and they're no bullpen. Edwin Diaz he blew a lead the other night, but it's not even Diaz. It's the setup and everything. And yeah, they spent all that money on Soto, but they don't have a lights out bullpen, and that's That's a lot of teams' problems.
Yeah,
From,
the problem is like it's so hard to collect arms because they're all like going to Tommy John. It's just tough. That's hard. It's nothing you can do about that.
All right, opening game. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, man. You're good.
Packers and Commanders.
As I said, fucking beatdown. Packers are Super Bowl. They have dispatched 2 playoff contenders, and I hate to say it, but I mean, Micah Parsons has been a revelation on that defense. The offense isn't making mistakes, and they have brought 2 elite offenses last year to heel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they made the Commanders look stupid, and they made the Lions look stupid. And the Lions went out and scored a 50-burger on the fucking Bears, and they shut them down. They are a good team.
Exactly. They destroyed them. I think the problem, too, is with Washington, you can't even say they're going to hit 50 because Jaden Daniels is hurt. He might not play. So it might be Marcus Mariota, also known as Nate from Ted Lasso.
Yeah, this is really rough for Washington because without Jaden Daniels, they are not a playoff team.
Yep, exactly. Plus, they've lost Dietrich Wise and Austin Eckler for the season. Austin Eckler, that might be a career ender at his age.
Let's put them in non-playoff at this point because things are dire. If they get Daniels back and they start winning again, then we can consider. Let
me look up their schedule real quick because next week they're playing the Raiders. The Raiders, they didn't look good. They are at home, so I think they've got a chance to win that one. Then the Falcons. Falcons are a wild card to me because if they keep playing like they did, I don't know if that was Minnesota's offense or the Falcons' defense. I think their defense is a lot better this year. But the question is, like, is Daniels going to be back? Chargers, they're going to be very tough. Bears, once again, they're going to be gunning for revenge after the Hail Mary. Then the Cowboys, the Chiefs, the Seahawks. This is a pretty tough schedule.
Bears are sus.
Well, Bears are sus. Cowboys are sus. Dolphins are just fucking trash. So you might be looking 9-8. I'm not going to lie. They might just miss the playoffs.
They might, and that's a screw job. Yeah. I mean, I anticipated them having a backslide, but before they played the Giants, and then the Giants fucking just, laid an egg against a healthy Commanders team. But maybe they play them. They'll probably get Daniels back for the second time, and then they'll sweep us again.
Walk off 60-yard field goal. I can see it.
Giants, Cowboys.
Fucking Giants.
Cowboys are not a playoff team.
They're suspect. They gave up 500 yards of offense to the fucking Giants, who repeatedly shot themselves in the dick.
They're not a playoff team.
Quick shout out to James Hudson, by the way. Oh, we got a 50? Yep. Oh, we actually got a hundo. Shit. Thank you, viewer newest. We bring out the Jeebus, and we do the fitty gritty and the sit and spin, and 5 just gets high as shit, and everyone's beautiful.
Hey,
actually, I think we're both gonna need our drug of choice after this bullshit. Packers as Super Bowl contenders. Good thing Grossi isn't here, or else he'd be insufferable. I have a quick question to ask: Who's going to be more obnoxious on Thursday, Tom or Scooter?
Scooter, of course. Scooter's very obnoxious.
Well, Scooter at least you can counter. Tom, you can't counter.
Yeah, I know. This time, Tom, I can be like Scooter. You were sweating balls.
Yeah, you gave up 500 yards of offense. Your offense looked very iffy. You should have lost 12 times over. And
y'all talking about my feet. Scooter's always obnoxious. But Tom,
I know somebody was calling me delusional, like on Twitter, because I made fun of the Giants. I'm like, what? Okay.
Scooter is obnoxious when the Packers are good. Tom is smug, and he's very
of course. That's Packers fans in general.
Yes, he's very admittedly and happy. Like, how he has that look where he just kind of looks at the camera and does that little wink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's Tom.
That's the Packers in general, though. Packers are just, when they're good, they're fucking smug as shit. And the NFC North hates their guts. And what you are hearing out of the entirety of the NFC North last Thursday was just a collective groan, because it's like, oh God, they're gonna fucking dominate again. Ugh. That's all it was. Perna's just gonna be in pain.
Good. Perna's gonna be in pain. But when the Broncos are good, he talks a lot of shit.
Well, a lot of Broncos fans talk shit.
It's
I mean,
like
dude,
this little voice from down here, and I'm just like, what are you talking about? Oh, it's
things. I mean, the thing for me is like I half talk shit, half have to be reserved because I know what team I'm rooting for, and they're gonna break my heart or just
God.
implode. It's not like it's 2010.
We weren't
It's
doing clickbait when they almost beat the Patriots on that play. You would have been so insufferable.
I would have lost my shit. I would have lost my fucking shit. Here's the problem with that year in 2017. If you looked at a lot of their games, they were suspect for a while. They would get crushed by like Jacksonville, and they would squeak out these wins against really bad teams. They would play like shit for three quarters. And then in the final drive, Big Ben and high-end talent would bail them out. Antonio Brown would make this great play. And then Chris Boswell would kick a 50-yarder. I'm just sitting there like, this isn't sustainable. And then they get their asses kicked by Jacksonville and completely justify my thinking. So I don't know what I would have thought. I mean, I was fucking livid after that Patriots game because once again, that was a catch, but what the hell do I know?
All right, let's do two more games.
I mean, Chase, like if this were in the prime Super Bowl era, I would have been fucking smug as shit. I don't blame you, Chase. It's just every team, man.
We have Seahawks. Oh, the Seahawks Steelers is next. Are the Steelers a playoff team after that loss?
I'm just going to put one play out and describe that.
Offense and go win some of these fourth quarter type ball games.
Oh, bad bounce goes through the hands of Caleb Johnson. He may have touched that ball. That would be a live ball. Let's see what the ruling is here.
It's a live ball anyway. It's an opening
touchdown. Oh, Seattle gets the score.
Rolling on about that play is that he didn't even go back for the fucking ball. He didn't even try to chase for it.
Oh, no.
He's just like, it's like, it's a live ball anyway. It's a kickoff. Kickoffs are always live.
If he went back and fell on it, or even, what if he would have tried to fall on it and knocked it out of the end zone? That would have been a safety, right?
2-point safety. Pittsburgh would have had
to he had to fall on it and land on it in the end zone.
Yeah, and it would have been a touchback. But the problem is, as I said, it's just poor awareness. And the problem is it just turns into just this absolute just pain in the ass. And honestly, it's masking the real issue, which is their defense. It is fucking atrocious. That defense is bad. And they are the most expensive unit in football. It's like TJ Watt's not getting pressure. That system's useless. Their corners are hurt. They have no secondary. Their inside linebackers are trash. They're getting mauled in the interior. Alex Highsmith's hurt. He's going to be out for about a month with a high ankle sprain, which those are a fucking pain in the ass to come back from. So who knows when he's going to be back to full strength. And as I said, it's people are calling for Terrell Austin's head. Terrell Austin's a placebo. That's Mike Tomlin's baby. It always has been. What's up, Deb? But the problem is, once again, it just goes to show that it was just a bad football game. It was ugly as shit. Seattle should have won that by a lot more. If they didn't self-destruct in the first half, I mean, that would have been lights out. You made Sam Darnold look like he was last year's Sam Darnold. K9 just ran all over them. It's alarm bells, especially with how the Jets got completely dispatched by Buffalo. And they put 400 yards on this defense. Yeah, there's a huge fucking problem. Huge problem. So honestly, right now, they are not a playoff team until they get that defense fixed. It is bad. Their offensive line has issues. I don't know how long Aaron Rodgers is going to hold his own, especially with his lack of mobility. And like the offensive tackles have problems. You have no running game. Your tight ends, like you have a bunch of guys dropping balls. Like Freiermuth dropped a pretty dime as well. DK has his drop issues too. And you're not really using Jaylen Warren. And I don't get it because he's your best running back and you have him in a fucking timeshare with Kenneth Gainwell. Like, what's the game plan here?
I don't know. It seems like Steeler trash is what the game plan is. Now, is Seattle, are they now a playoff team? Are they a wild card team after that win?
I think potentially yes, because they were competitive. I think their defense is strong. I mean, they were without Devon Witherspoon in that game. But the Doors, I agree with you. I mean, he should be a Viking. I mean, J.J. McCarthy, he is injured. You can bring back and still complete the cycle. But I will say it's just
Yeah, that's bad for them. And then last game for the opening for Rams and Titans. I would say the Rams are a wild card team, right?
They are. I think they might be division at this rate. They're 2-0.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My bad.
San
They're a
Francisco's
division
up there
winner.
too. But I mean, they were a little sluggish like in the first half. They got it together because I mean they are facing the Titans. But at the same time, they're just being the Rams. They're sneakily good. They're a sleepy team. They're going to do what needs to be done. They're well coached. Although prayers up to Sean McVay for the torn plantar fascia. So he'll be probably hobbled for a bit. But I mean, at the same time, it's a strong team. And I have them in the playoffs for a reason. Titans, they're put them deep in the trash. Cam Ward, he's good, but everything else around him's fucking garbage. Brian Callahan's a trash coach, and there's nothing else around him. They still paid Dan Moore $50 million, but put him down there. Put him down there. No, not fucking trash. They Hudson trash. They bad trash. They trash. They bad. Cam Ward's the only salvation of that team.
Mm-hmm. All right, give me to some soup.
Yes, sir. Darian Clark. What's worse, Houston's no O-line or Casey's no wide receiver running backs? Houston, easily. With Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes is pretty much a one-man show. With Houston's no O-line, I mean, even C.J. Stroud's not doing well. He's missing passes left and right. He's overthrowing people. He's missing his reads. As I said, and I'm disappointed. It's not Mac Jones regression, but it's a significant regression. I mean, it's disappointing. And maybe we crowned him a little too early, but at the same time, it does not look good.
Mm-mm.
The defense is the only thing carrying them at this point. Ooh, Venom Observer. Premiere, Final Cut, DaVinci, or CapCut?
I'm a Final Cut guy, so it's that's my jam.
Yeah, I don't have a Mac. I did use Final Cut a long time ago. Very intuitive. I use a program called Corel Video Studio. I've tried using Adobe Premiere. It's just so unintuitive. I cannot get into it.
It's not easy to
it's
watch,
not you can't even you can't even automatically do crossfades. You have to baby it every single time, and it doesn't extend to where you need it to go. It's I just want to make a 20 frame crossfade. I don't want to do anything crazy. Why is it so hard for me to do this?
Yeah.
I use more bells and whistles, but the basic stuff I can't even do properly without 5 different steps. Plus, it crashes frequently.
Final Cut's way easier for that. It's very intuitive, very easy.
Exactly. I've used Final Cut. The only problem is it's not available on Windows, or else I would use that.
Yeah.
I've never used DaVinci or CapCut, so I couldn't tell you about either of those. I hear good things about DaVinci, but I have not. And 3, tonight on 2, 9, and 8 Super Bowl and beyond, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And the worst part is Aaron Rodgers is not even the problem. Nowhere close to it. Bates 2002. Virginia Tech is now 0-3 after a 45-26 loss to Old Dominion and fired their head coach. I think their entire team's available to go on the transfer list now. Virginia Tech's new intro song will now be Nothing Else Matters instead of Enter Sandman by Metallica. No, it's actually going to be Disposable Heroes because they just are getting shredded. Either that or Ride the Lightning because the entire team's going in the electric chair.
Or Unforgiven.
Unforgiven, so one would be a good one because
one would be a good one.
Darkness
imprisoning me. All that I see. Absolute horror.
Or Fade to Black. Fade to Black would be a good one too.
Fade to Black, yes. You remember all these Metallica albums.
Mm-hmm.
Kill 'Em All. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because anything else, Creeping Death, but that's just more for the ironic name. I wouldn't really say that's more Virginia Tech. Marco, announcer voice. Come on to the tradition that keeps on giving of low bats baseball. Losing 8 of 9 games and seeing the Phillies reclaiming the NL East, it's time to put the fries in the bag. Fantastical low bats. Let's go over some low bats real quick, kids.
I slam my penis in the car door. You slam your penis in the car door.
Diganosis 698. Damn my Lowell Mets fan chud life. And yeah, I agree with you, Diganosis. We also just got a fitty.
Oh,
another
another
55.
city.
They love
And
your
the hockey
misery, sir.
gentleman.
Yeah, the hockey gentleman, not the hockey guy. It's his British relative. The hockey gentleman. You have to speak in a phony baloney British accent and have a monocle and top hat every time you come on screen. The hockey gentleman. Here's some beer money. Here's some beer money, boys. Glad to see my Lions back in form, even if it is against a shitty Bears team. We still going forward down the field. Honestly, man, if you didn't think that was happening against the Bears, I don't know what to tell you. It's a Dan Campbell team. They just want to beat the shit out of somebody.
They beat the fuck out of them. They beat that ass.
Yeah. They just they found the autistic kid on the playground and just bullied the shit out of him. And it's not even impressive. It's just that's just what they did. And I can say that. Just saying. Don't cancel me.
You have
King
the catalog,
Malcolm.
right?
I have the pass. Just like Hoop the Asian pass.
So do I get
King
some credit because I have an autistic friend? Like you know how you say?
It's like, I have friends. I have friends.
I have black
Okay.
friends. I have autistic friends.
Yes,
I think I got nicked with it just a little bit.
eh.
Just a little bit.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's supposed to be a spectrum. I don't give a shit. It's just, I'd rather be called a fuck up. Let's be real. Great day to be a Georgia fan. Georgia Tech wins in a close. The Dogs win in a close one. And a scrappy game for the Falcons. Oh, they crushed the Vikings. What are you talking about? That wasn't scrappy. It was pretty convincing. And 3, Tree, what's the music you used in Congrats NFL? That is the end match theme for Killer Instinct for the Xbox. So that's the 1-3. And the S box for 5. 5, I come from the future. The Giants upset the Chiefs week free on a blocked field goal. The world laughs and the memes are glorious. 5. I hope to God you beat the Chiefs. That would be fucking hilarious.
That would be glorious. Like I would walk into the room. You know how there's that meme that's like, Cowboys to the room.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. So that'll be it.
Yeah. Deganos 698. Pitt's days of Quinn Falcon ass. I mean, are we talking Steelers or Pitt Panthers? Because you can make that a statement about both. In 21st century, Shizoid man, UCLA and Virginia Tech are such college dumpster fires that they've already fired their coaches at the same time. Hold on, I'm trying to upload a video. After their respective humiliations against opponents they paid to play once. But you're telling me that Deshaun Watson, the legendary Deshaun Watson of the Carolina Panthers, wasn't good at doing anything related to football per se? That's crazy. I thought I had the video here. I don't think I do. Like he literally just said, "Yeah, we're from California. We're just us at USC," and then it just paused for 10 seconds. It's like a comedy skit. But speaking of really
Tech's
bad
coach,
Tech's coach, I forget.
What was his name? It's. It was something. Yeah, Brent Pry.
Yeah, Brent Pry.
Virginia Tech has not been good since Michael Vick.
Yeah. Even Marcus Vick had some moments there.
Michael Vick wants to coach Virginia Tech. He gonna bring that. He got that dog in him.
Oh, I mean, you better be careful. I mean, he's not even fighting them dogs anymore. He's just unleashing them on the world. Gritty Eats Cowboys. Just another reminder about the NHL Haters Guide. Oh, don't worry. I'll finally be able to work on it later this week. I'm not separating Giants Cowboys for that reason, so I have a little time to work on it. Deganos 698. Our bullpen is shit, and this team is 2023 Padres level of a clutch in one-run games. Kill me now. Yeah. Sorry, brother. How much you can
Mets
do there?
are winning right now, though. But if they blow this game, I seppuku. They're up 7-2. Yep.
Who are they playing?
They're playing the Pods.
The Pods? I mean, who knows? The Padres are they're tough out. So, I mean, they've had a lot of clutch moments this year, so it wouldn't shock me, but I think the Mets do have this in the bag. Who knows?
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
You're
going to fucking end up – I'm going to end up as a meme, you fucker.
Hey, I'm hoping so, man.
I've been memed
Honestly,
too many times.
We need a moment like this, my man. We need this.
No,
moment.
we don't.
We need this. We need this moment in our
We don't
lives.
need
Come on,
that
you know
shit.
you do. Oh, I missed this one. Owl for 5.
No.
Dear Bears, you thought it was going to be different. Off-season champions. Sincerely, your local Lions fan. I think this calls for another extension for Ryan Poles. Just putting it out there. That's outstanding. And Phantom Observer, how to deal with Scoot's gloating. Focus more on getting Perner to review Leverage the Complete series.
KTO just came out with a video on how the Cowboys suck too. It was glorious.
Oh, everyone loves to laugh at the Cowboys. They're like the Maple Leafs of football. Dumb Gamer 22, would you rather be a Cardinals fan or a Texas A&M Aggie? Which Cardinals, St. Louis or Arizona? Probably Arizona. Eternal suffering either way. Probably Texas A&M because you at least have your moments. The Cardinals are just fucking irrelevant. They only had one moment. At least with Texas A&M, you have something. I mean, at least we can mock you for the Jimbo Fisher on like the future plaque that never became anything. We'll do one more before we get to more games. 3 for 5. I'm just happy the Washington is not pulling an RG3 injury with Daniels and likely resting him. As for playoffs, did we forget about Marcus Mariota? Well, I mean, if he can throw it to himself again, maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
He can throw it to himself. All right. Bills and Jets. Bills are back in the Super Bowl conversation. I mean, well, they're not back.
Did they ever leave?
They haven't left. They haven't left.
Yeah.
A Packers-Bills Super Bowl would be a nightmare for large markets, but the NFL, NFL fans would love it.
The Bills are going to be like low-key insufferable if that happens. So we need to, like, if it's Bills-Vikings, it will just be which cancer is going to be unleashed the most. Because Vikings fans, if like they have the potential to talk a lot of shit. I mean, it happened this past week. The Bills can do the same thing too, but they're kind of heartbroken. But once they get that taste, remember, Boston was supposed to be the lovable loser city, and then they got a taste of it. They became obnoxious as fuck. So just putting it out there. There's no such thing as a lovable loser or a war-torn fan base. Every fan base has the potential to be cancerous. They just need oxygen.
Yeah, even Saints fans got
remember Chiefs fans, how like lovable they used to be? Nobody can stand them anymore. Just saying.
Patriots
I'm not saying
fans,
this to be
everyone
biased.
was sick
It's
of them.
the truth. Just the truth.
Everyone was sick of them by the time they got around.
Exactly.
Let's see. Jets are trash. They're just regular trash.
Oh, they're
Patriots,
trash.
Dolphins. The Patriots are not a playoff team.
Yeah,
I don't know
they
how
are not a playoff team. The Dolphins are, I mean, with a guy like Mike McDaniel and his words of wisdom, how can you doubt the Miami Dolphins coming into Thursday?
To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game, honestly. And that is how you lose the game. You're moving the ball down the field. You're 1st and 10, and then you find yourself at 2nd and 20. That was critical.
I just feel like he's working on his stand-up.
Win the game.
Yeah.
Well, he's just ready to be fired. I think that's what it is. Like, he already knows, like, yeah, we're fucked. I'm probably gonna get canned. He's just coasting right now. They had a players only meeting at like last week. It didn't do anything. Tua's not the same player anymore.
Yeah,
their defense is fucking terrible, which is a shame. I love Tua, but it's bad. Like, he is. I don't know if he's gonna be the same because just the injuries and concussions have just fucked him up.
Yeah. By the way, we got 603 people here. Please like and subscribe.
No, you're supposed to dislike and unsubscribe.
Dislike and unsubscribe.
Yep, exactly.
Dislike,
it's pup night at the park.
Unsubscribe, report, delete.
Yeah,
and then,
ban us. It's Bark at the Park too, and there's a little pup here with a little mobility like wheels. Oh, what a cute guy.
What is this? Who are you?
Bark at the Park. I'm watching the Pirates game right now. They're losing, but
I love
it's
Bark at the
night.
Park. So awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, you get to bring
All
your
the
dog, and then
doggos.
dog shit all over the park, like they shit in the seating bowl, and everyone's like, "It's cool, man."
Yeah,
as
it's
long
like
as you bring
it's a dog.
shit
It's a
back.
cute dog.
Yeah.
It's a cute
Yeah,
dog.
it's a
They're
cute
good
dog.
dogs.
Yeah, they're
They're good
bark at the
dogs.
park. They're just like,
Yep,
"Wah,
Cerberus
wah,
doing the God's work.
wah."
Yep.
When you
but,
said a little mobility dog with wheels, I thought you were talking about Mike McDaniel, because that's what
no,
he.
Mike
if
McDaniel's like a little
was a
chihuahua.
dog.
You just want to whack
Yeah.
out.
You'd be like, yeah, we got to. I think that experiment is going to come to it. It's very Brandon Staley.
It's not even Brandon Staley. It's just
yeah.
He don't have it. And I mean, I know Dolphins fans are going to be pissed, but once again, shouldn't have fired Flores. And I know a lot of people got pissed about Flores, but he actually led them to wins. The guy you should have fired was Chris Greer. And both are going to be gone now. Hopefully both are going to be gone now. Greer's survived 2 really bad coaches.
Yeah. All right, Jaguars and Bengals. Ooh, the Jaguars lose. Bengals eke this one out. They still aren't a playoff team to me.
Yeah, Joe Burrow's out for 3 months. They're fucked.
Yeah, they're a non-playoff
and
team.
And honestly, that said a lot more about Jacksonville choking than anything else. Like Jacksonville, they should have won that game by 20. They just kept fucking it up. Like Trevor Lawrence kept throwing bad picks.
Are they a non-playoff team?
I would say non-playoff because they're 1-1. But at the same time, like, Brian Thomas Jr., is he hurt? Or are they just trying to cover his ass? Because he is missing some really easy passes and just being really skittish in the middle of the field. Like, what is happening with him?
Yeah, that's bad.
Like that fourth down, that was atrocious. Like the ball was right in his hands.
It doinked him.
Yeah, like it's. I mean, once again, it's the problem with analytics. It doesn't account for personnel play call and execution. You had bad execution. Brian Thomas didn't do his job, so he failed. And since he was able to come back and win, even though they probably would have come back and win anyway, but still.
You've slammed your front desk like 8 times. Like
I don't care. I'll slam it more.
This is your thing today. This is why we're a dumpster fire, and we're never.
I don't care about slamming my fire. You know what? I'll slam everything in the fucking head.
Also, if I do something annoying, I would want you to tell me. It's like if I had shit in my teeth, I'd want you to tell me. If I sweated,
shitting in your teeth is different than a
really
subconscious slamming of the hand, dude.
If I smelled like really bad after practice in Portland, like I would want you to tell me.
Well, you told me that anyway, and I knew it.
Yeah.
So
Nick did not give you a pass either. Nick was like, "Bro, you stink."
Dude, I sweat like shit. What do you think, man?
That's the great thing. That's what's great about live streaming and the fact that none of you can smell us. Like when I go to live stream, especially if it's like a 1 o'clock game or some shit, I don't have time to brush my teeth or take a shower. Like sometimes,
dude, I brush my teeth first thing in the morning.
I mean, I do, but like I don't have time to do like a complete inner mouth scouring of, like date level cleaning of my fucking mouth. And so like, but I was sitting down just laughing because I was like, thank God that the audience is not here in the room with me because I fucking smell bad, It's like, but I remember when we were in Dallas and like almost all the YouTubers were introverts. Wouldn't you say that? Because when you're creating content, you're pretty much alone. Right.
Yep. You're pretty much indoors. Like we are one step away from Asmongold. Like we are like a small crossing of the Rubicon away from hoarding everything and having cockroaches in our bedrooms. That's how far it's become, man.
And even the most popular social YouTubers aren't always extroverted. Eric Sim, yes, is extroverted for sure, but very few. Even like MMG was not super extroverted. Scooter's extroverted.
Scooter's
Tom, I would say, is extroverted.
Scooter's actually said he's an introvert, oddly enough.
Really?
Yeah, he mentioned
Brandon is obviously an introvert. Brandon is not talking to strangers, but and Tom is extroverted for sure. But it's weird that a lot of content creators, people that show their faces, talk to people directly for a living aren't really extroverts at all, because we're just here. I'm alone in a room.
The main thing is we're
have
just
to.
pointing at a camera. We're not really talking to anybody. It's just,
I know.
it's a difference between looking at a camera. I mean, instead of being in a room with 600 people, there's a huge difference there.
Yeah, Tom is quite extroverted. All right.
I mean, he goes out to places all over the country.
I know he goes to other countries just to meet people.
Yep, in Europe, exactly. South America.
Yeah, Europe,
Brazil.
South America. He was like, guys, I don't think anyone showed up. There was like 40 people in Germany to fucking hang out with Tom Grossi. That's fucking awesome. All right, 49ers and the Saints. 49ers bounce back. And are they a wild card team, or are they a non-playoff team without Brock Purdy?
I'm not sure. Purdy will be back, but it is the Saints. So Mac Jones had probably his best game since he was a rookie. Like Spencer Rattler did pretty good too. But once again, as I said, I don't know how much of that is the Saints, how much of that's the Niners. So
I think that you slam the.
Well, the problem is I'm not even slamming it like severely. It's just like,
no, I can just hear it. Usually it doesn't pick up. I don't know. Maybe your mic's close to the board, but usually when you slam, I don't hear it. What you need is a soft little pad. You need to slam your thigh. Slam your thigh.
You can hear, but it's like I'm slamming my chair. You can still
hit your thigh. Hit your fat thigh. There you go. Slap that meat. Slap that meat,
Oh.
boy. There you go.
We're gonna grill tonight. I'm putting that.
Somebody clip that. Somebody clip Tree fucking slapping his meat. Those of you at home, can you hear the echo in this room that I'm in? Those of y'all watching, or is
when you first came in, it was pretty bad.
It was
it's
bad.
Gotten better since.
Okay, it's gotten a little bit better. Save that for the OnlyFans tree. All right, and then one more game. No. We can actually start reading supers. We went to the next four.
Connor Lanker. I have a joke to tell you. The LA Clippers. They might be forced to let go of Kawhi Leonard. They'll lose whatever first round picks they have left. I mean, personally, I think they should go a little deeper on punishments. I think Donald Sterling should be forced to re-own the Clippers, and they should also be forced to sign Ben Simmons and make him play 82 games starting.
Every offseason, they show highlights of Ben Simmons like shooting the ball.
Well, not just that. It's on repeat. Game 7 against Atlanta. He's under the net. He throws it to a guy opposite side of the court every time. And that whole series broke Ben Simmons.
Listen,
and he just hasn't been the same since. That and the injuries.
I don't like getting on people for being mentally soft, right? Like if you're dealing with something or if you're not equipped, but Ben Simmons just seems like a guy who's been spoiled and coddled his life.
That was the first time he dealt with adversity and it just broke him.
It seems like he could choose to be mentally tougher and he's not.
Like he was acting, I mean, not just that, he was legit injured too. Like he had like back issues and he just, once again, he hasn't been the same. Like he's been bouncing around. Apparently he was like nonchalant about getting a tryout offer with the Knicks and his agent just left him.
Yeah. So, he's got to be frustrating. You don't want to see something happen to somebody end up like Delonte West or something who's truly and clinically mentally ill. But I just don't know if Ben Simmons just seems like just soft is a good word diagnosis to describe him.
He's soft. It's not just that. It's that, remember, he was a god in high school. He was a god at LSU. He pretty much handpicked everything. He never was challenged. He never had to learn anything. Went to Philly, was pretty much hailed as the next savior. Well, rookie of the year. He never took a jump shot, but no one had to complain about that. And then that Atlanta Hawks series came and just it broke him. And Philly is fucking relentless if you aren't putting out 110%.
Yeah. Remember, didn't he sit out when LSU got the
Well, not LSU. He also sat out for Philly too.
Yeah, he just like, I don't want to do this. Like, I get it. Like,
but the problem is you're a professional athlete. You have to deal with adversity. That's part of the trade. Like every job and career path has some form of adversity. You have to build up from that because if not, guess what? Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get
Trust
mocked.
me, I get faced with wanting to quit every day.
I think that's how a
All
lot
right.
of people are. I
Yeah.
mean, you ask us like, okay, like how long is this going to last for? Like, I get it. It happens to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just you, man. An owl for 5. Tree, I bet the Steelers break their winning record streak. Do you think if the Steelers had break their winning record streak, do you think Tomlin will have his contract conveniently expire or will he be fine? They'll allow him to retire if that happens. And I don't think he'll be fired. He is never getting fired or having his contract conveniently expire. He just got extended, so I think he's under contract for another year or two. So they'll just let him retire. RD2 is kind of spineless like that. Ben aside for 5. As a Wisconsinite, I'm happy for the Packers, but there's a lot of football left. Also, the Brewers come out of hibernation in 2 weeks or so. I'm afraid of the Brewers just breaking my heart again. It's it's just how it goes. Like, don't do this to me. And Deaconosis, make a 9-8 Super Bowl tier for the Steelers in the future, maybe.
Mets are up 8-2.
Yep. And just waiting for the low Mets with D-backs 1.5 back. How the fuck did the Diamondbacks come back? I thought they were
They're
dead.
snakes alive.
Well, I mean, Cleveland's back too, which is fucking crazy because they sold a bunch of pieces at the deadline. And they lost Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz for the foreseeable future. That's hilarious.
Mm.
The Mariners are winning again. They're not punching their fans in the dick. We'll do one more. Phantom Observer. The start of Steelers Seahawks. Anyone else reminded of optimism dies with Steelers Browns? Wouldn't say that far. Maybe for the kickoff return.
Let's go Browns Ravens. The Browns are James Hudson trash.
They be hardcore trash.
They are
they
bad. They're bad.
bad.
And the Ravens are Super Bowl or division?
I'd say
I'm gonna give them
division still.
division.
Cleveland's not really much of a challenge. And I mean, Ravens still had their issues. Like they barely ran the ball. I mean, Derrick Henry only had 12 yards, but they didn't need to because once again, it's fucking Cleveland.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we have the Lions absolutely kick fucking the Bears to the curb.
Oh, the Bears.
They just kick their ass. The Lions are a wild card team. Are the Bears just fucking trash?
I think they might be James Hudson trash because if you look at how the Vikings got stuffed by the Falcons and the Vikings went all over them in the fourth quarter and how bad they got crushed by the Lions, like the only positive is Roma Dunze right now. Like they are mega trash. It's bad.
Yeah, they're trash.
But I mean, as I said, they could extend Ryan Poles again. They won the offseason until Green Bay took it from them too. So
yeah,
the same.
Hey, fucking trash.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
he saying he hates
get
life. Yep.
I don't blame you, man. I mean, I think you
Caleb
and Bears
Williams
fans are the same way.
Yep.
Caleb Williams, once again, I am getting fingernail painting Kyler Murray vibes from him. Like that dude is a cock tease.
Yeah, well, he didn't tease much cock. On Sunday, all right, this was a really interesting game. Daniel Jones is now 2-0. The Broncos, who are one of the most hyped teams, really fucking shit the bed. They have not looked good in their first 2 games. They were gifted a win in the first game against the Titans, and now they go out and lose to the Colts. Colts are division right now.
Yeah, somehow. I mean,
they are the class
as I said,
of that shitty division.
Are they? Do you think they are last year's Saints, or do you think this is something a little more sustainable? Because I'm kind of torn on it.
2-0. I mean, they played the Broncos and
Dolphins.
The Dolphins. Like the Dolphins, the Broncos win is a quality win for sure.
Exactly.
But I don't know how
you could say it's contested because of the leverage, depending on how you feel about that.
They got a lot of breaks. Like the Broncos did not execute. They played
the Broncos. Game. The Broncos beat themselves. I mean, a lot of aspects, especially in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Deb Dadke says she's still in pain over that loss.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the Panthers and the Cardinals. These are two shit teams just going.
We
at
forgot
it.
to. We
Oh.
forgot to.
Put the
I am
Broncos.
shocked. Yeah, they're wild card. Broncos are wild card.
Yeah.
But I mean, I am shocked the Cardinals nearly blew that game. I mean, if it weren't for the refs trying to take center stage, we'd be mocking the shit out of them because that should not have been close. Like Bryce Young, you could say he looked okay, but that was all in garbage time. Like he looked bad in the first half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Panthers are now again 0-2 to start, and they don't look good.
Cardinals are 2-0, but they are a very sus 2-0.
Yeah, I don't put them. I still think they're a non-playoff team, even though they're 2-0. They haven't.
Well, I mean,
played
you played the Saints and the Panthers. They're not good.
Neither of those teams are good. All right, let's bang out some super chats.
And they nearly lost to them.
Bang them out, them super chats.
Wild dog. Shout out special teams for the Steelers. Oh, don't worry. The national media loves Danny Smith. He chews bubblegum and his units are the most penalized in the league. But we can't criticize him for it. I don't know. Darth Soldier, no givesies, backsies with DK. I mean, DK's okay. He's just not worth $30 million. But what can you do about that? And Deaganosis, thoughts on JT Miller captaincy, Mr. 5 Points? I wanted to ask you about that.
It's just weird. You know, they get rid of Kreider, who was set to become the captain, you know, at some point. Jacob Trouba was never really the captain, and now we're stuck with JT Miller as, you know, you can't give it to Adam Fox, you know.
No, I mean, Zibanejad, they're never going to do it.
Mika's not really a leader, you know. Mika played terrible last year. It's just
Panarin's not really a captain.
Miller.
So
Panarin's not a captain at all. So
I said there's no other choice. Like, what else do you put? Trocheck? I mean, Trocheck, is he really a leader? I don't know.
No. Well, yeah, Vinny could be the captain, but they gave it to JT Miller. It's just weird.
Yeah, he just came in and just, I mean, he is a heart and soul guy, but he can rub people the wrong way. I mean, look at what happened in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jack Danaher, Young Wei Koo, more like Young Ho Koo, Young Ho Poo.
Young Wei Poo. He's cut, right? Didn't they cut him?
No, he's benched. The problem is they can't cut him because his contract's too huge. They're stuck with him. So it's Parker Ramos for the time being. I mean, if you have Young Wei Koo, I think the Falcons might lose that game.
Yeah.
Because that was field goals. And Young Wei has not been good in domes, which is kind of big for the Falcons because they play in domes and they play a lot of teams that play in domes. So, yeah. And Beast of Metal 1989. Thank you, brother. Bring you out again, 9-month member. Aaron Andrews is bitch fit and Jeff Burton lying about ABC meddlings with NASCAR's title format within the same week is telling about the state of sports broadcasting. Didn't Aaron Andrews say something about like, why don't you do this out here or something like that? It's like no one understands how hard it works. I forget what that is.
Yeah. She was like, have you ever seen that meme where it's somebody's talking about how being a barista really is the hardest job on earth?
Yeah.
And then Olima Omega, he's a doctor comes out of an 18-hour surgery and he's like, it's like amazing you performed the 18-hour heart transplant. He's like, you think this is hard? I used to be a barista.
So here
that's what I mean. Being a sideline reporter is not, and being just a hot chick is not that difficult.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at the end of the day, like sideline reporting, there's not much you can do about that. It's just, okay, what did you do? How did you feel? And blah, blah, blah. So this is Aaron Andrews. If this can come out here. There we go. Sorry, it's fucking up on me. Fox sideline, you try to do this. It's like, yeah, I feel like a lot of people could do that.
Yeah, she just didn't even. What the thing with trolls is you don't need to acknowledge them.
Well, the problem is like
you don't get to clap back.
The old rule is don't feed the trolls because the problem is if you feed them, you fuel them, and it just creates a different Mac. It's like, oh, her voice sucks. That report's stupid. Oh, dude, people mock my voice all the fucking time. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, your voice.
There's nothing you can do about that. Yeah, it does fucking suck. Your voice
Yeah.
fucking sucks too, man.
Well, no, wait. Chill.
Well,
We're
really,
making
really.
fun of
Okay,
you.
okay. So I'm gonna slam my voice down again. You know why? Because that is hypocritical. That is stones and glass houses, my man. Just saying.
No, man. It's only okay if I make fun of you. You're not allowed to make fun of me. That's what trolling is. Wild Dog says, Tree, your voice is awesome. Yeah, you haven't
As
had to
I said,
smell
I'm
him
just talking
after
about voice.
baseball practice.
The voice is different than smell, brother.
Mm-hmm. Anyways.
Voice is different than smell.
Yep.
But let's do this real quick. Piece to Metal gifted a membership too.
Let's go.
Let's go. Ooh, Quentin Johnston, Jefferson Williams. Hey, Yinzer, man, I didn't suck again. No, you didn't. You actually got hands. I think you found them in the Holy Grail. You went down to the temple. Boy. You went through a bunch of death traps, and you finally found your hands. You found them. Keep it up, brother. Bobby Marshall. Good evening, fellas. My Cardinals. Well, you are 2-0. So what can you do?
A lot of teams would love to be 2-0.
How the fuck is Notre Dame still ranked? And the entire state of South Carolina is falling to the nerds. Love football. P.S. Low pit. Notre Dame's ranked because of their quality losses. That's why.
Quality losses.
Problem is Penn State, Penn State's number 2. They played 3 cupcakes. Like they padded their schedule. It's fucking bullshit.
That was a literal oxymoron.
Yep.
Quality losses.
No, well, that's what they say. It's like, oh, you're ranked. That's a quality loss.
Mm-hmm.
And John Mitt. Hello, Tree and 5. MLB playoffs will be upon us. Yes, they will. If the Mets are there, we'll see. But if the Mets aren't there, Lil Mets. Lil Mets is coming back, baby. And Nick Shannon. The only thing keeping Browns fans going, Ohio State. I'm telling you, the best course of action for the fan base is to not watch the pros, only OSU. I mean, OSU's pretty much the pros. If so many guys go pro from there.
Yeah. That national championship team when they had Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, like they had ridiculous.
That was LSU.
LSU. So I'm saying pretty much it's the pros.
Yep, exactly. I mean, Ohio State, they had Maserati Marvin, Emeka Egbuka. Like they had a bunch of guys there at the same time. They also had Justin Fields for a hot minute. Tom McCord.
That Alabama, what was the Alabama LSU game where they just had
they had all those all pros Jalen Hurts is the backup quarterback.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts was literally the backup.
Yeah, and he transferred.
Derrick Henry was, I think, out.
Yep, it was crazy. I think King Henry, he might have been there. I'm not sure.
Or no.
I think he was out of college. He was at Bama. He was 16, so a little bit after. I think that was Najee Harris.
Okay, hold on. Joe Burrow. Let's look at
that was 2019. That was the 1920 championship.
Okay. You keep reading supers. 2019
Absolutely.
LSU versus Alabama.
Sports Talk Chud, When All Optimism Dies, Part 7. For 5 or for me? And Beast of Metal. JT Miller is a perfect captain for the heroes of New Amsterdam. A lazy bum who will immediately surrender to the British every time. And a cancer who will turn around and blame the other heroes. As I said, man, look what happened in Vancouver. Jared Russell. Don't look in the corner, gentlemen. Just me crying as my Vikings continue to rack up the injuries instead of points. Yep. No J.J. McCarthy. Aaron Jones is on IR. It's Carson Wentz in 2025. It's Shaq in Boston meme. It's
all right. This is Alabama's notable starters: Tua Tagovailoa, Jerry Jeudy, Henry Ruggs, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, and Najee Harris. And Alex Leatherwood was the offensive line, and Jedrick Wills. Then,
not just that. Defense, you also have was Landon Dickerson like the center on that team, or was he a backup?
I don't know. I don't have yes, Landon Dickerson transferred in from Florida State. Correct.
Exactly. Correct. That's what I figured.
And Jalen Hurts had just transferred out. Then you have on defense, you have Raekwon Davis. You had Trayvon Diggs and Patrick Surtain were both defensive backs, and Xavier McKinney's. That's an all-pro defensive back right there. Defensive back unit. Then for LSU, let's look at their starters.
Joe Burrow, Travis Etienne,
Clavon
ETN was fun,
Chasen, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Justin Jefferson, Patrick
Edwards-Helaire,
Queen, and
that's
Derek Stingley Jr. These were all first-round draft picks. So out of between this roster from 2020 to 2022, 3 years are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 first round pick.
And NFLers are even.
Yeah. It's just crazy. Now, where's the
And Christopher
LSU?
Bodden, by the way.
I'm looking.
Hello, guys. Members only Zoom stream. Be cool. We should. What are you up to Friday?
Ooh, I'm going to my girlfriend's house. So.
Oh, you're going to your girlfriend's house.
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say we should stream then.
Maybe we should do a
Zoom
Sunday. No, yeah. We got to do a members only.
Wednesdays
are good for me.
Wednesdays, the problem is with sports ball. It would have to be later.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, man. Oh, my gosh. Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson on the same team.
Yes.
Thaddeus Moss. They had Terrence Marshall was a slot receiver. I mean, you had Patrick Queen, Clavon Chasen, Micah Baskerville, like just ridiculous. Grant Delpit was a free safety.
Yeah, to the Delpit of misery, dilly.
Derek Stingley was also out there, and then Joe Burrow, of course, and LSU won that game. So it was just crazy level of talent on the field that you were witnessing.
Mm-hmm. Beast of metal. In fact, Hockey Guy insinuated a few months ago that an insider told him Millstone had poisoned the Canope's locker room so badly that keeping him over EPD would have cost them Besser and Hughes too. That's understandable. I mean, Hughes they might lose anyway because who knows if he's going to want to stay. He might want to go to New Jersey.
Yeah.
So there's your problem. But, I mean, with Hockey Guy, I mean, he's a big Canucks fan. He probably has insiders like.
Yeah, he probably has some people feeding him some information. Yeah. All right, let's do the last four, and then we'll read out the supers.
Absolutely.
We have the Eagles and the Chiefs. This was a big-time watched. Oh, by the way, Nick Shannon says we missed his second super.
I thought we got that one. Let me put that up again because I thought we did. Okay. So, I think what happened was I put it up and then I skipped it. So that's my bad. Yeah, Side note, does the fact that just about all Browns fans are Ohio State fans make them less sympathetic? Like, you're fine. You have Ohio State. Well, I mean, that's a double negative. Like, do you feel bad for me being a Pirates fan because I'm a Steelers and Pens fan that have recent success? Like that's I don't know if that's really fair. It's the only thing I'm thinking there. All right, sorry about that. Let's go on.
No worries. Where are we on the tier maker? All right. Eagles. Chiefs.
Said Eagles.
Eagles are a Super Bowl contender. Obviously,
Super Bowl. Chiefs
they go
are
out
wild card.
Take out the Chiefs. Yeah, the Chiefs are only a wild card team now.
Yeah, which is crazy. But I mean, it's just Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelce. He's looking pretty washed. He's not looking good.
He's concerned about. He's got wedding plans. He's got to pick
wedding plans and a podcast to work on.
Yeah, he's got Taylor Swift asking him what his opinion on these plates are, and he's like, I don't really care. It doesn't matter whether they're. And it's like, would you just contribute? And he's just like, it doesn't fucking matter. And
here's the thing, man. Do you know how like intricate the planning is for just even buying chargers for like the bottom part of the plate? Like, that is serious business, and you're stuck with them, too. So it's like, hey, who wants these fucking chargers? No one does. So as my younger sister had a big wedding, my older sister had a big wedding, my brother just had it like a bar. I'd honestly be fine with just, like, going to a courthouse, getting a certification, then just having one big, like, grill out in my backyard. I don't want, like, that big sort of wedding, but, I mean, it's what the girls want. It's their dream wedding.
I'm just saying, if you actually fucking cared about, like, if a dude cares whether the trim on the plate is gold or bronze, if he actually cares, you know what he is? He's gay. Because no fucking dude cares about that shit. But now you're in a fucking China store and your ex-wife or soon-to-be wife,
your future ex-wife,
soon-to-be your future ex-wife is asking, like, which one do you like? Do you like the gold one or the bronze one? And you're just like,
I don't give a shit.
And
You're literally on your
football is
phone.
It's
on
Saturday
streaming.
at 1
That's what you're watching.
o'clock. Ohio State
watching
is
college
playing
football.
LSU, and you're just like, I don't know. I like the gold. Well, why do you like it? You know, and you're just like, why are you fucking setting me up to get into an argument? Just pick one of them. Does it really matter? The last thing, I can't even remember what color the plates were at my wedding. Because
I don't think anybody remembers the plates at their wedding. You remember certain
Have you ever
things about
been
the
to
wedding.
Have you ever been to a wedding and you were like, wow, this is really good china for this wedding. Amazing. Too, it's like disposable plates, or they were just rented from the fucking caterer.
Mostly rented, like even the tuxes are rented. If you're like a guy in a wedding, you're just sitting there like, do you have enough beer for the bachelor party? You're just drinking all fucking day.
Yeah. I've never had a wedding where I went there and was like, this is a terrible wedding. Like I've never been to a
but most
wedding.
of the time they are. You're just there for the experience.
Have you ever been to a wedding and you're like, wow, this is terrible. I cannot be at this wedding. No.
No, I mean, like, dude,
Jetto,
there are people who have weddings at a fire hall and they look
saying it's a whole industry, Jetto. It's a whole industry, and it's meant to create fights between prospective people.
As I said, like I'm saying, like there's a lot of like internalized bitterness here. I think we need to talk about that. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not. My wedding personally was great. She did all the planning. She didn't really need to involve me because I wasn't involved. I was traveling a lot during the planning, and she wanted that. She was a control freak anyways. And like, but I've just never gone to a wedding where I thought it was a bad wedding.
Yeah. I mean, I will say this though about the food, like with Pennsylvania, like Southwestern PA, we have these things called cookie tables where a bunch of people just make cookies, and especially after a dinner, it's fucking delicious. But let's go on to the next game. I believe our next game is going to be Vikings-Falcons, if I believe so.
Oh, yes.
On Sunday night.
Sorry.
We should move on.
Falcons look strong.
They actually, I wouldn't say division. I'd say they're wild card because Tampa Bay's
who's going to win that division? Oh, yeah. Tampa Bay gutted out a win against the Strouds.
But what about the Vikings? They're dealing with injuries again. They have issues on their offensive line. No Aaron Jones, J.J. McCarthy. Do you trust Carson Wentz in the big 2025? That's the real question we ask ourselves.
God, I thought he retired.
I mean, he didn't play last year. I'm surprised.
He's basically J.J. McCarthy.
We could have had Aaron Rodgers complete the cycle.
I know. They could have used him.
Exactly. I slam my feet again. I will slam it on the desk again because J.J. McCarthy could have rested. Aaron Rodgers could have started for the Vikings, and we could have completed the cycle. I don't even care if he's doing all right in the Steelers. We need to complete the cycle. The memes are more important.
Yeah, the Vikings needed a comeback to beat the lowly Bears, and then they go out and lose. They get their asses kicked, and now their starting quarterback's injured. I would say they are a non-playoff team.
Yeah, their O-line was atrocious, and I do have to say one thing. How the fuck did J.J. McCarthy get Player of the Week? It should have gone to Penix. He had one quarter. He didn't look good for the last 3 quarters.
That's just weird. That's a big award to get Player of the Week.
Exactly.
All right, Buccaneers gritting out a win over the Texans. They are division. The Strouds are somehow 0-2. Yeah.
They are fucking frustrating, man. Like CJ Stroud, he's regressed. It's not Mac Jones regression, but it's bad. And their offensive line's fucking atrocious. I mean, are they either non-playoff or they trash? Because at this point, their defense is too good. So I think they might be non-playoff just for their defense alone. That's the only reason they're in games.
They could win a wild card, right? I agree, Harrison. They could be a wild card, but right now they're playing like trash.
Their offense is
hard to watch too, as well. Harrison's spitting facts. They're
very
aggravating to watch.
It is a very aggravating team because they should be a lot better than what they are.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them in fucking trash because they're playing like trash. They could climb out of there, but they look bad.
Their ambitions are overthrown like a CJ Stroud pass. It's bad.
Yeah, it's looking bad, dude. And then the final game of the week, we have the Bolts versus the Raiders. Bolts made it look easy. Bolts are either a division or a Super Bowl contender. Possibly.
The fucking Raiders. I'm still laughing at that Pete Carroll drive where it was like 11 minutes and he they kick a field goal.
Yeah.
That's
some Giants type shit.
11 minutes and 15 seconds. You're down by 14. Congratulations. You no longer need two touchdowns to take the lead. You need 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, it sounds like some Joe Judge type shit. Definitely. Oh, well, you know what? We'll get the ball back twice. Sure.
Yeah, Raiders. Raiders. Do you miss them yet?
Hire Joe Judge. They are James Hudson trash. They are bad.
Yeah, it's.
Oh no, they're not that bad. Didn't they win last week? Yeah, they're fucking trash.
Yeah, Geno Smith had his typical Geno Smith game where he just randomly looks like shit and just gets over aggressive. Like he has these games, Raiders fans. So just be aware of that. Although everyone on Twitter defends the dude, but there's a reason why they traded him.
Yeah. All right, let's get through the supers and we will call it a night. Thank you, everyone, for coming on.
Thank you for coming on and dealing with this madness. Wild Dog 33. Can we expect any congrats videos for the WNBA? I don't really follow the WNBA, but it's been kind of a shit show. Nobody's paid attention since Caitlin Clark left, and Angel Reese is bitching up a storm, and nobody else cares. Christopher Bodden. Hello, guys. Both of our teams are 0-2, and one has to win Sunday night. I'm not worried. Chiefs are the Chiefs. Tree low kickoff rules are hard. I mean, Caleb Johnson shouldn't have been returning kicks anyway, so what can I tell you? And Bodden, 5. If the Colts win the Super Bowl with Indiana Jones, you will melt down harder than Chernobyl.
That's not happening.
Kadarius Toney is 2, and SB is 1. Saquon Barkley. Players leave New York, and they ball.
Yeah. Next thing you know, they'll trade, Leonard Williams or somebody will get a,
Well, since he's off the Jets, I think there's a better chance of that now. Or, he's with the Seahawks now. So, Seahawks, I don't trust their upside with Darnold. I mean, they could make the playoffs, but that's about it.
Xavier McKinney, he's going to win a fucking Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. McKinney will win a Super Bowl. Are there any other former New York Giants?
How did they let him go? How did they just let him go?
Because they thought they could fix it from within. They had other issues with the cap. They paid $40 million to Danny Darps, I think. Sports Talk Chud, if any of the Big Four Minnesota sports teams ever win another championship, will the state exist the next day? Ooh. I think you're safe with the Twins for a while.
Didn't the Lynx win a championship?
Yeah, the Lynx and their women's hockey team won. So women's teams are doing okay. Men's teams, no. But the women's team, WNBA, nobody gives a shit about that. And the hockey gentlemen, man, they should start doing piano desk a la Don Cherry. I don't know what that is. And Aaron Frogers, my teammates refused holistic treatments this week and chose vaccination instead. The only thing they were vaccinated against was victory. They will pay.
I love that these Packers fans NFL players come in and comment on.
Well, I don't know if it's a real. It's Aaron Frogers. I don't think that's the real Aaron.
No, that's
Rodgers.
him.
I think that might be his alter ego with like a little mustache.
No, it's his burner account.
Maybe. It wouldn't be so obvious. Drano for 5 Canadian. Week 4. Hi, Mike McDaniel. I'll take a number 2 combo and a Coke. Tell Gable and Callahan to do a better job wiping the tables. They're still greasy. Did you make that as a joke because the Dolphins quarterback is greasy? I'm so funny. Craig Riley for 10 bones. Nice pop on the logo, by the way. So I don't want to sound the alarm yet, but if we lose to you fives, I will get scared. But Giants almost beat the Cowboys. I wish they did. We would open up the champagne. Man.
We almost did.
And depressed Chargers fan, we're going to blow it in the playoffs. Of course. It's the Chargers. It's what you do.
You're going to charger. Chargering.
It'll probably be a fumble with a Marion Hampton because he's been a mess. Bragging right or a drop by Quentin Johnston. That's how I feel like it would be. Like he makes all those catches and then just drops the big one that he needs to make.
CD Lamb. Yeah.
Yep. Bragging right sports for 20 bones. The Browns as a whole should be lolcow of the week because Jerry Jeudy and Grant Delpit disrespecting the Ravens defense and King Henry. Plus the Cleveland media called the Ravens 30th season game a disgrace. sore losers. I mean, not just with Judy and Delpit, but problem is King Henry didn't do much. It was just the Browns suck.
They still won, yeah. They took control and then they got it. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Deaganosis, the big dumper Ty Griffey.
Yep, he hit another bomb, baby. He's
Big
fucking
dumpers
having
for
a
days.
season.
That's a catcher.
Mm-hmm.
That's unheard of. 3 for 5. Idea for clinched eliminated sequences. Disney/Pixar deaths for eliminated sequence, and for clinched the Grand Star sequence from Super Mario Galaxy. Not a bad idea. Like I thought about doing like a week of
Pixar deaths.
Pixar deaths.
Who died in Pixar movies?
Well, Syndrome from The Incredibles. He died.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think who else like died. I forget, like that lizard thing from Monsters Inc. He died.
Oh
the robot.
No, he
from
just got
Wall-E.
hit. Randall just got hit with the shoulder.
Well, he got beat. Well, I mean,
die.
he pretty much got killed. They called it a gator.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
got the shit beat out of him.
He did
So
get
we
killed.
assumed he died.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying
Ellie
to think like
died.
Disney deaths.
Yeah,
Disney deaths are
that's
just
true.
people just falling randomly, so they didn't have to show the
Randall
death.
Boggs. Hopper died in Bug's Life, I guess.
Yep, Hopper.
You're
But
saying
like,
Charles Muntz, yes, Charles Muntz did fall to his death. Assume it.
those two people
Assume
from
it could have
Rescuers.
fell into a snowbank. you
Yeah,
know?
they all just they fall randomly. I mean, the only one that really like died was the I think the hunter from Tarzan, where it shows the rope as he's being hung. He inadvertently hung himself. Jared Warren.
I'll kidnap 1,000 medium sodas before I let this team be competitive.
I need to make that a Photoshop now with just Jim Mora as like the spider and the Giants as
John Mara, yeah, John
as-
Mara,
as,
not Jim
as,
Mora, John.
the
Mara.
Giants is as the John Goodman character. I forget his name.
Mhm.
But like
Sully.
that, I'll kidnap 1,000 medium sodas before I let this team be competitive. I'll give away 1,000 medium sodas. Jared Warren, the real punishment for the Clippers should be moving to Seattle. P.S. Not every
Yeah.
Seahawks fan still bitching about Super Bowl 40, but I'm done talking about it. There are a lot of people in Seattle who still bitch about Super Bowl 40. Reality is Jeremy Stevens cost you that Super Bowl, not the refs.
Yeah,
That's just me.
Hope Solo's ex-husband.
Mm-hmm. And Tony Williams. Hey, Tree, were you on the Arch Manning preseason hype train or were you never that big of a fan? I just wanted to see it first before I said anything. I never really made a comment about either or. But I don't know if he's truly ready just yet. I think it's Garrett Nussmeier time. And he's going to be a Saint. But as I said, it's just... I was kind of half on, half off, Tony.
Mhm.
And Jesse Stevens, Saints fan here, just waiting for hockey season, as you can tell from my profile picture. Go Sens go. That interests me. How did you become a New Orleans Saints and an Ottawa Senators fan? That's fascinating.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird.
You don't really see
combination.
that often. Huh. Marco for 5. One more thing. We could have had a super tie if it wasn't for the Giants jumping in the final moments as OT game of the week worthy, but greatest game. As not OT game of the week. As OT game of the week, but greatest game. I don't know. But as I said, it could have been greatest game if we're super tie, but
Yeah.
that's a shame. The Lim Report. I used to like Aaron Andrews, but the truth.
But the truth.
The truth happened. The Fat Batman. That's all of us. How likely do you think McDaniel's getting fired after the week 3 loss to Buffalo? And just how fucked are my Dolphins? The problem with firing McDaniel is the rumor is you're going to promote Anthony Weaver, who's their defensive coordinator, and he's fucking trash. So at that point, you're just dragging yourself
Just
to the
keep
postseason
him.
trade off when
Yeah.
you can. They're going to
Yeah,
keep
he's-
him till like October, November, and then can him. I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you're going to let him go in week 3 when you have a full season out of you. I know the season's pretty much done, but you're not going to fire both him and Chris Greer until the season's like nearly done. Then they'll get rid of him. You still have scouts and stuff like that to assign. Riz Hill, whimsical skedaddler for 5. Falcons have a pass rush? Did Jesus just break the first seal? I mean, you better have a pass rush. You devoted 2 first-round picks to edge rushers. Over-enthusiastic intern Caleb. Thank you, brother.
Let's go.
Jeebus. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Long-time fan of the show. friend of the show, I should say. Drew Cashel, look up the 2001 Miami Hurricanes football, all pros. I mean, wasn't that like the 7th floor, like rappers or something?
G-Reg was on that team. Yeah, you read some more supers. 2001
Absolutely.
Miami Hurricane.
And Nick Shannon, you missed my second super. I got to that. Thank you, Nick.
Got it.
As I said, like sometimes like I'll do this and I'll inadvertently skip it. So that's what happened, Nick. I'm sorry about that. And Leif Opstad, GG's from a Seahawks fan. Also watching NFL Red Zone in a Discord server with a Broncos fan, and he went from screaming in triumph to agonizing silence on the leverage penalty and Colts win. I think that was every Broncos fan, dude. Also GG to the Seahawks too. So
listen to these running backs.
Yeah.
Listen to these running backs. Willis McGahee, Najee Davenport.
Oh, dude, beast. They have Frank Gore, right?
Clinton Portis, Frank Gore, and Jared Payton. Walter Payton's kid. And then
and Jared Payton had a cup of coffee in the NFL too, if I remember correctly. So,
and then Sean Taylor was on that team.
Yep.
Antro
did they have Shockey on that team, or was Shockey a little later?
Kellen Winslow
was
on that team. Roscoe Parrish. Jeremy Shockey was on that team.
Okay, I thought so. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, Vince Wilfork. Antonio Thomas, Jamal Green. Jonathan Vilma was the inside linebacker.
Vilma is the ILB. Dude, that's loaded.
Daryl McClover played in the NFL. Phil Buchanan was a cornerback. They were fucking loaded, dude. Marcus Maxey. Yeah, this is Ed Reed. Ed Reed was on the team. Like Antro Roll won a fucking Super Bowl. Ed Reed fucking won a Super Bowl. DJ Williams was a linebacker. Really good too. Yeah.
Like Samari Roll's brother.
And the weakest person was Ken Dorsey. Offensive coordinator.
Ken Dorsey still made the show. He made the NFL.
He did, but he shouldn't. He only got drafted because his
he was the quarterback.
Yeah, he was not a good quarterback.
Yeah,
I saw film on him. Yeah, I saw film on him. I was like, why is he being drafted? He's not going to do anything in the NFL. He had one career start and he got lit up. Anyways.
Well, he also was pretty good at beating up Microsoft tablets. So that too.
Yeah.
Deganosis 698. Travis Kelce, outstanding by the Gap Band plays. And Wild Dog, Baker Mayfield is the hardest working daughter dater I ever seen. More handsome than even Tree. No. That goes to Cam Scatteroo. That goes to Cam Scatteroo.
Yeah. Baker Mayfield clocks in early and leaves late.
Well, Baker Mayfield went from a cancer to a lunch pail carrier. And he just needed humbled. You know, sometimes you just got to be able to, that sneaky athleticism, lunch pail carrying goodness. I mean, just does the little things right. We also call that Luke McCaffrey.
Yeah. He just does the little things.
And Nick Shannon. Tree, when are you going to collab with Steve Dangle? I mean, Steve Dangle does his own thing. So I don't know if that's truly feasible per se. I mean, I like the dude, but once again, it's just
Scatteroo got his first touchdown, by the way, in the NFL.
As I said, notable lunch pail carrier. And Wild Dog, yo, Tree, that botch kick reminded me of when the Steelers did that against Cleveland in 2018 on the free kick. Correct. Memories. Yep. As I said, those are live balls. You have to come back to those. It's not even if you touch it. Literally, if you let that bounce, that is a live ball. Rizio Winslow Skedaddler for 5. And the tier chart is forming a nice little middle finger. Perfect. I mean, it kind of is a middle finger there, man.
It's actually a pretty good distribution.
Very good
standard distribution, yeah. If you follow statistics.
And I think we've reached the end, sir.
We've reached the end.
Yes, sir.
We did it.
Found running into telephone poles in the NFL.
All right. We had ourselves a show. There's some 0-2 teams that fucking suck. And
they're fucked.
There's some 0-2 teams that are going to bounce back. I think the Chiefs do, but not many do. So
San Francisco, I will congratulate you too. You got rid of your terrorist. So I appreciate that. He's Chicago's problem now, so have fun.
Yeah. They sign him to the practice squad. We got one more super chat.
Practice squad.
Get in there.
Yep, we did. And Gruel Guildgate. I didn't have any hope for the Saints season as I felt they would tank this season for Arch. Idea for a late season tier category, tank bowl trash. No, it's just tank bowl, baby.
It's just tank bowl, yeah. Like
Just tank bowl.
It's amazing how you flip from being complete trash to an actual tier that you want to be in, which is the tank.
And if you're not careful, you'll be the Patriots and blow it.
Yeah. Hey, how'd you get in here?
Oh, look at that little guy.
Even found his way in, buddy. You looking for food?
Oh no, he froze. Let's
no.
look at that. Look at that. Good pop.
Hey,
Yep,
buddy.
I can see him now. He's good
What
pop.
happens when you leave the
We'll
door
leave you
open?
to
It's
that.
fine.
Everybody,
That's
have
right.
yourselves a great night.
All right.
See you on Thursday for Clickbait. Pray for us all. Tom and Scooter are going to be
You're gonna suck.
toxic as fuck.